Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nicole. I'm so glad to have you here. Today I just thought I would do my end of 2020 makeup inventory. The last time I did this was in June of 2020, so I was really excited to see how my collection changed over the year. I did a lot of decluttering this year. I did like monthly declutters, which is kind of a lot, I have to say, but I do feel like it really helped me figure out what I was using in my collection, what I wasn't using, what I really didn't like, what I do like. So I don't know if I recommend monthly declutters because it is a lot. Yeah, I think it was really good for me, so maybe it is good for you as well. But anyway, let's just jump into the inventory. All right, so I'm just gonna read off my computer. That's why I'm looking down so much, but let's just get started with primers. So in June, I had 7 primers, and in December, I had 6. And I have not done my last declutter of the year, December. I'm not sure if I'm going to, or if I'm just gonna do like one big one in January maybe, because like we've been moving. I mean, like, we're in our house now, but anyway, we were moving from the end of October when I packed up my makeup, and then I didn't get it back until like November 20 something. And then even since then, I haven't really gone through a lot of it. My office still isn't set up, so I'm not really sure what we're doing with that, but yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of things that I haven't gotten to use, and I did purchase quite a few like things that I'm going to need soon in like the VIB sale, and all the sales have been going on because like my foundations that I'm almost out of that I really like and that I use all the time, so I just repurchased those. So I do have a few more foundations than I did like when I moved because I bought several since then. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'll probably do a declutter in January. We'll see. Stay tuned. But anyway, back to the inventory. So for foundations, in June I had 6, and now I have 8. And again, I think that's fine. I just repurchased a couple that I'm about to finish. So like a couple will be gone soon, like in the next week or two probably. Concealers, I have 5, and in June I had 4. And up until like a month ago, I only had 1. But I just kind of want to try other concealer formulas and see what I like. So I have bought a couple in the sales. Color correctors, I have 1. Sprays, I have 3. In June I had 4. One of the ones that I have now, though, is a backup of one I'm about to finish, so I feel fine with that. Powders, these are loose powders, which is a product I like never use anymore, but I feel weird like throwing them away. And they're open, so I feel like I can't really give them to anyone but like my sister, but she doesn't really use them either, so I don't know. I just kind of keep them, but there's 6, and in June I had 7. I gave 1 to my sister. Pressed powders, I have 1. Mascaras, I have 16. And in June I had 9, but I have 16 because I just bought the Lash Stash from Sephora, so I'll be going on mascara for like a while. Eyeshadow primers, I have 2, it's fine. Eyeliners, I have 4. I had 4 in June, it's fine. Gel eyeliners, I have 0, and in June I had 1, so I decluttered 1. Okay, single eyeshadows, I had 11 in June, and now I have 7, which I feel good about that. I really like all the ones that I have. I use them, maybe not regularly, but I do use them. Liquid eyeshadows, I had 7, now I have 3. Again, I feel good about that. Those are like special occasion ones to me. So I consider those are more like the Stila liquid glitters to me. So yeah, those I just use when I want to like bump up my eye look a little bit. For glitters, we still have 18. It's still the Kathleen Lights Zodiac collection. I still never really use it, but still can't really get rid of it. I don't know. Alright, blushes, I went from 22 to 17, so I feel good about that because I love blush. I have like a little bit of a blush problem, so 17, I feel good about that. When I first started tracking my makeup inventory, I had 30, so even though I've added some to my collection, I feel good about having gotten rid of some as well. Liquid and cream blushes, I have 6, and in June I had 5, so that's kind of like a new thing I'm dabbling into, so I'm trying a couple different formulas and stuff like that. I don't know where I'll fall on that and like the scale over time, but right now I'm enjoying them and that's fine. Highlighters, I have 13, and in June I had 14, so pretty steady on that one. Bullet lipsticks, I have 16, and in June I had 18. Again, pretty steady. Lip liners, I have 12, and in June I had 9. So my lip liners are primarily the Kylie Cosmetics ones that go with the liquid lipsticks that I have. And then I bought a set of the 5, it was like a mini set of 5 KKW ones. And I'm just testing them out. I really do actually like that formula, so I feel good about that purchase. And they're like mini ones, so I feel like I'll go through them pretty quickly. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in like a lip liner mood, so I'm fine with that. Lip glosses, I have 11, and I had 9. Lip gloss has kind of become a thing that I enjoy more. I think just because like I'm at home. I don't know. We don't really go anywhere, so I don't like, whenever I have to wear a mask, I don't really wear a lip product, but I don't know, I think I'm just wearing it at home because it's like more moisturizing than like a liquid lipstick. Because for liquid lipsticks, I went from 36 to 16, so can obviously see that my makeup preferences are changing there, so yeah. I feel good about that because I don't really wear them that often. Bronzers, I went from 5 to 4. That's good. Cream bronzer contour, 3 and 3. Brow products, I went from 4 to 5. Again, trying out a couple different brow products. I still kind of always go back to the same pencil, which is just like a random pencil that I got in like a BoxyCharm or something. I don't even know what brand it is, but yeah, still kind of searching for my perfect brow product. Eyeshadow palettes, I went from 41 to 43. And oh man, it's because all of these end of year sales are like getting me, and I know that they are. Like I bought both of the Raw Beauty Christy palettes. I bought the Kathleen Light So Jaded palette because it's a palette I've like always wanted, but I don't know, I just never bought it. And then it was on sale, like a pretty good sale, so it's like, oh, I might as well just get this now. So I did, so I have that. And then I bought the Baby Yoda palette, and the other Baby Yoda palette that I bought is actually in my giveaway, which is the video before this, so I'll link it below if you want to enter. It's open until January 5th. And then I bought another ColourPop palette, and I didn't count these in here, but I know I'm getting a couple eyeshadow palettes for Christmas. Oh, and I got the Sigma Corday Rosa palette. So yeah, I've recently added quite a few to my collection, but I think there are a few that I'm ready to declutter, but I kind of want to go through and try them out and like make sure that I want to declutter them. I don't know. I'm thinking about next year doing like shop my stash videos instead of like monthly declutters, because I feel like I'm at a place with my collection where I really want to get more use out of the things that I have because I do like them. And then there are things that I'm like, oh yeah, I really like this, or it used to be my makeup preference, but it's not really now, but I need to like use it for a while to like decide that. So yeah, let me know if you want to see shop my stash videos. I think that's what I'm gonna transition to in January. And then for face palettes, I had 14 and now I have 11. And I count face palettes as anything that's more than like a duo, so like anything that's like 3 highlighters, things like that. But honestly, like as long as every piece of makeup I own gets counted somewhere in this list, it's fine with me. My ending total of the year is 240 items. And that's still quite a bit of makeup. There's definitely some things in here that I could get rid of. Like there's just brow products that I like. I don't hate them, but I don't love them, so like they could go. There's probably a couple mascaras I could pass on. I know I could probably declutter some eyeshadow palettes, but yeah, I feel pretty good about 240 things. I think my ultimate goal is to have a collection that's around like 150 items, but I'm obviously not there yet, which is fine. And I don't feel overwhelmed by my collection. Like I no longer look at it and feel like what am I supposed to do with all this makeup? Like I feel like, oh, I love all of these things, which is how I want to feel about it. So I feel like overall this year was a pretty big success. Last December, I had 300 items in my makeup collection. So I feel like with all the decluttering, even though I've bought some new stuff, reducing it by 60 items is pretty good, and I've reduced it 13% since June, so I feel good about that. And I don't know, I just want to love what I have, you know? So that's it. That's where I've landed at December 2020. I think it's really interesting to kind of track your makeup collection. I don't really track anything else, but I mean, makeup is a consumable product that will eventually go bad, and I don't really consider myself like a collector of makeup, so it's like things that I want to make sure that I'm using and getting my money's worth essentially. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!